as well to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Bill Rowe from the gun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Here we go. 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Finds a big lane. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Walker will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. This isn't going to do it. Stopped at the line, and they're going to remain a couple yards away here now on 4th and goal. Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Myers' kick is good, and the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
How well they were eating up yards and first downs. You know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. Man, you've got to have a better plan if you bring it out of the end zone. He barely got anything on that run back. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 6-yard line.
Out of the gun, Howard. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Shotgun snap here to Howard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On fourth down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So on fourth down, it's going to be Cameron Johnston out to put a charge into this one. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. That's fielded at the 46. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At the Steelers' 49-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. 1st down throw here from Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks stretch their early lead to 9.
Touchdown, Seattle.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks go up 10-zip here in the 1st.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense up to the line fast.
The yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 11. Complete to DK Metcalf. Escapes a defender. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This is Metcalf working that right side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 4 yards. Back First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. They'll go again with Royal. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Offense in the hurry up here.
13-yard line. Brings up second down.
Throwing now. Howard. It's a screen play to Warren. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. They managed 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down. 39-yard line.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 10-3 ball game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They start with 2nd and 6. From the gun, Milrow. Short pass brought in. A lot of grass ahead. It's a 21-yard gain. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Cut like this. Cut like Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Ready.
Milrow with it on 1st. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
It's Walker on the option. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Shotgun now for Milrow. Finds him on the slant. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. It's second and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone.
And he's got it! That's a layout for it, but touchdown! The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Steelers 3. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set first and 10. Howard looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Second and 10 now. Howard. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Howard looking to pass. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And he's going to go. It's a big six.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, well, you just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 37. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 4-yard gain.
Cameron Johnston on the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out.
18 Cardinals, 18 Randall, 18 Randall. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Milroe to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QBs.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19 Lions.
To the air, Milroe. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 6, go.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Warren once more. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Boyd running between the tackles. And that's not what the offense started about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
To the air, Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. bring up fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This a 54-yarder.
54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Bill Rowe from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
A throw right side finds Cup. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Walker on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Head goal 80. Dragon 60. 70 raises. 70 raises.
Slot man in motion right. Second and 10 now. Finds a seam down the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get more points to end a lopsided first half.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead.
Steelers 6. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Out of the gun, Howard. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
319. Jump out.
Here's Rodgers on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. There's a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Jake? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run big tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
It's an excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Working quickly here.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
319, back north.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Gets this one to Freiermuth. That'll be the 1st and more. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Another shot now at this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 15.
Steelers, 16. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
But it's 19 Lions. 70 Lions.
They send Valdez Scantling in motion right. From the gun, Milrow. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. He sends this one to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
19 tight.
They send Valdez-Scantling in motion right. Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. To the left, he's got a roll. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Cowboy 80. Hey, check that, check. Ryan. Seven Pirates.
Running back sent in motion. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Jason Myers for the Seahawks.
Myers' kick is good. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warwick. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. 2nd.
Now Rodgers.
At the 35-yard line.
He hits him downfield. This is Miller. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's the Steelers' 1st down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Right on the left side with Warren. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by Luke Woolen. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 38. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 3rd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Rodgers throwing on third down. Into traffic, complete. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
5 yards. It's now
Going for it with Moore. He'll get them enough for a first down.
Nothing like a little suspense on fourth down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the first down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
Throwing deep for the end zone. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well, I think the defense coaches and coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
26, we need team.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
a gain of 15 yards. That's another Pittsburgh Steeler.
Working inside the red zone. Now we'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Hey, you block over here. Hey, wait a minute. Inside. 630.
Here we go. Second and very long. He puts some power on a deep one left. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
19.
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's third and long. Will Rowe from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Okay, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
Milroe with it on first. To the left and pulled in by Cup. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
I love this game. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, it could transform a short completion into a big play.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Steelers 16.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This one misses the tight end. And now it's second down. Throwing from the gun here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get it as he makes his third interception in this game.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
First down throw here from Milrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks continue piling it on here in the fourth. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, kid, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Rodgers here from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 25. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
He completes it in traffic. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Again, Rodgers. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Looking for it with Warren. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
No gain on the
Working quickly here.
Third and goal.
Over. Put a 50. Back north. Hey, 88, jump out!
Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers will trail by 25. They're going down swinging. We see here, getting ready for an onside kick. The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers finds the in route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
14 yards. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
First down throw by Rodgers. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers make it an 18-point game.
48. Steelers 30.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. Like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
70, Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They send Valdez-Scantling in motion right. Here he is on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
60 Eagles, 19 Lions.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Cut near the goal line. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tack on 7 more to their lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Dixon to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Rodgers will look to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Throwing once again, Rodgers. It's DK on the slant. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
It's 4th down.
26. Inside.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.